How are we today, glorious people? Are you well? Good. We are well too. Lots of stories for you, as per usual, and also a busy day later on today. So, 2 o'clock today, Emma Carroll will be live over on our Facebook feed talking about what it's like to be an author of historical fiction. She's just awesome. I'm very excited. Can't believe she said yes, to be honest. So if you want to meet her, then please do that. That would be amazing. Just pop on over and you can ask her questions through the feed. We'll try to get through as many as possible. And we've still got a few tickets left for the Twits tomorrow. It's 11 o'clock. You just need to email us here with your Zoom name, Zoom, so that I can then email you the Zoom code. And it's a free event. We're paying for it for you because we're lovely. And John Kirk is a brilliant storyteller. He's just a ball of energy. So get involved. Okay. Let's see what is going on. I think we're ready to rock and roll. So first story today is by Tony Ross. It's called I Want a Bunny. It's one of the Little Princess books. There it is. Published by Anderson Press. Let's see what she gets up to. Once a year, the little princess visited her awful friend, Petronella. Petronella was awful because she had all the things the little princess wanted. Petronella had the fluffiest, cutest, brownest bunny rabbit ever. She called it Chucky. The little princess had always wanted a pet, especially a pet just like that. I want a bunny, she squealed over and over again. Bunnies are very nice, said the Queen, but you must remember you would have to clean its cage and its bottom and feed it every day. The gardener overheard the little princess and he gave her a less troublesome pet, a stick insect. His name is Sticky, said the gardener, and he lives in trees. The little princess put Sticky in a tree, but she couldn't find him again. The Admiral gave the little princess a goldfish in a bowl. The little princess named her new pet Goldie and watched it swim round and round and round and round and round and round and round. It was so boring. To give her pet a bit more fun, she let it swim around in the palace lake, but it swam away and couldn't be found again. The cook had a good idea. Why don't you look after the kitchen cat? He said, but the cat didn't like being brushed and dressed up, so she scratched off her bow and went to hide in the kitchen. The little princess began to feel that she wasn't very good at having a pet. Why are you looking so glum? Asked the Queen. Because all I really want is a bunny, sniffed the little princess. Very well, said the Queen, but you must remember to look after it properly. I will, said the princess. At the pet shop, they bought the cutest, fluffiest, whitest bunny ever. It's called Chalky, said the little princess. At first, she looked after Chalky very well, hugging him, cleaning him, feeding him, then hugging him again. I'll ask Petronella over to see the best bunny in the world, she thought, picking up the phone. When Petronella arrived at the palace, she was riding her brand new pony. The two girls joggled around the field, Petronella driving and the little princess hanging on behind. Chalky sat alone and forgotten in his royal hutch. I want a pony, shouted the little princess. But you've only just got a bunny, said the Queen. Oh, yes, said the little princess, rushing over to the royal hutch to see her bunny. Yick! Squealed the little princess. I've lost my bunny! Chalky had nibbled a hole in the wall of his hutch and escaped. The little princess was very sad. The king lifted his daughter up and kissed her on the nose. Don't be sad, he whispered. Chalky will be very happy now. He'll be hopping free in the forest, and when he's hungry, he'll hop back here and eat the gardener's carrots. The little princess wiped away her tears, then she smiled her biggest smile. The king presented her with a new pet, a hobby horse. There, said the king, the perfect pet. You can brush it, you can feed it, and you can ride it. What you can't do is lose it. That is, of course, until the general borrowed it to lead his soldiers. Okay, this one is a brand new one from Susie Brooks and Kelly Johnson Isaacs. It's called I Breathe. There it is. It's published by Egmont. It's all about kind of finding your happy place, which can't be a bad thing, can it? I'm going to wriggle a bit so you can kind of see the pictures a bit better. There we go. Would you like to discover your own secret special powers? All you really need to do is breathe. With yoga, every breath can take you on an adventure. Through the jungle like a brave lion, to the forest like a strong, wise tree, up into the sky like an aeroplane soaring free. Whee! Yoga can calm you down, cheer you up, and make you feel ready for anything. Lulu feels brave like a fearless lion. She's not scared to climb up high. Lulu takes a deep breath, sticks out her tongue, then breathes out with a loud, proud roar. Imagine you're a roaring lion too. Feel brave enough to try something new. Becky and Ben feel ready like buzzy bees. There's lots to do. They're still calm. They shut their eyes and their ears and gently close their mouths. They breathe out through their lips with a hum. Pretend you're a bee. Fluster free. Can you stay calm even when you're busy? Daisy feels happy like a playful dog. She's wide awake and having fun. She stretches her legs and lifts her bottom high. Dora lifts up one leg. Dan wiggles his tail. Can you play at being a waggy-tailed dog? What makes you feel happy? Flo and Finn feel light like fluttering butterflies. They see the bright side even on a cloudy day. They touch their feet together and gently flap their knees. Imagine you are a colourful butterfly. Feel light enough to fly away. Billy feels relaxed like a floppy teddy bear. He's daydreaming about all his favourite things. With every deep breath, his belly lifts and lowers. His teddy goes up, then down. Try resting like a peaceful teddy bear. What will you daydream about? Tess and Tom feel strong like old wise trees. Their worries have blown away with the breeze. Tess's roots hold her steady on the ground. Tom reaches out his branches as he sways. Imagine you are a mighty old tree. Feel strong and patient, even when you wobble. Harry feels cheerful, as if a balloon is floating in his chest. There's nothing weighing him down. One long, deep breath in, and he gently puffs it out. Imagine you're a balloon floating in the sky. How high will you fly, and what will you see? Mo feels calm, like a sleepy mouse. He's safe in his own quiet world. He curls his body forward and stays very still, breathing slowly. Imagine you're the tiniest, quietest mouse. Can you stay as still as can be without making a sound? Aisha, Amy and Ali feel free, like soaring aeroplanes. They can see adventure ahead. They lift one leg backwards and spread out their wings. Ali leans his body forward. Whee! Can you play at being an aeroplane, flying free? Imagine the places you'll explore. Alice feels alert, like a bouncy bunny. All her tiredness has hopped away. She takes 3 short sniffs Breathe out slowly. Can you pretend to be a bouncy bunny? Feel full of energy and ready to play. You can use your yoga breathing power whenever you need it. If you're worried, relax like a teddy bear. Fill your belly with soothing air. When you're busy or flustered, be a bee. That's better. Blow away any sadness with a bright balloon. Sniffing like a bunny can help you when you're feeling tired. Whew. Don't be scared or shy. Remember, you're lions. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful book. It only came in this week. Okay, ready for another one? I feel all relaxed now, like I need a little snooze. All right, let's read this one. This is called Tiny Ant from Claire Freedman and Claire Powell. There it is. And it's published by Simon and Schuster. The Tiny Ant. All about finding your voice. Let's see. And it's beautiful. Look at those colours. In the jungle, there's a contest for the animals each year. It's the show Jungle's Got Talent. And today, it's filming here. The animals rehearse their acts whilst waiting in the queue. They all long to be superstars. Here's Ant. There he is. What can he do? Perhaps he's Mighty Music Ant. Oh, sorry, not music. No, Mighty Muscle Ant. The others joke and jeer. The tiny ant stands quietly, pretending he can't hear. The judges strut and take their seats. It's up to them who wins. The audience go wild and clap. At last, the show begins. First on the stage is Elephant. He gulps a nervous cough, then shakes with fear, bursts into tears, and has to be helped off. It's Lion Acrobatics next. Oh no! His costume split. He's walking very oddly as he makes a quick exit. The chipmunks introduce each act and hug them if they're sad. You did your best, they tell them when the judges score. He's bad. The audience duck for cover. Monkey's juggling act goes wrong. Whoo! Smelly Skunk is booed off stage. He makes an awful pong. The judges sigh and shake their heads. This whole show is a bungle. We've not seen one single animal with talent in this jungle. But lastly, out comes Tiny Ant. He takes the microphone. I'm here to sing, Ant whispers. Oh, if you must, the judges groan. Ant clears his throat and opens his mouth. His voice rings crystal clear. So beautiful, the judges gasp and wipe away a tear. Oh, wow, the audience applaud. They all stand up to cheer. It shows you can't judge anyone by how they may appear. Ant wins the show and takes his prize. It's been an awesome night. Let's just hope no one treads on him as he walks home tonight. Poor Ant. There's his little place where he goes to sleep. Good for Ant. I wouldn't be brave enough to sing in front of people. Oh, dear me. It wouldn't be very nice for people either, to be honest. Okay, this one is not new at all. It's very old. 25 years old. In fact, I think it might be 26 years old now. It's Where's My Teddy by Jez Aubra, published by Walker Books. Let's see what happens. Okay. Eddie's off to find his teddy. Teddy's name is Freddie. He lost him in the woods somewhere. It's dark and horrible in there. Help, said Eddie. I'm scared already. I want my bed. I want my teddy. He tiptoed on and on until something made him stop. quite still. Look out, he thought. There's something there. Oh, what's that? A giant teddy bear. Is it Freddie? Said Eddie. What a surprise. How did you get to be this size? You're too big to huddle and cuddle, he said, and I'll never fit both of us into my bed. Then out of the darkness, clearer and clearer, the sound of a sobbing came nearer and nearer. Soon the whole wood could hear the voice bawl, How did you get to be tiddly and small? You're too small to huddle and cuddle, it said. You'll only get lost in my giant-sized bed. It was a gigantic bear and a tiddly teddy stomping towards the giant teddy and Eddie. My Ted, gasped the bear. A bear, screamed Eddie. A boy, yelled the bear. My Teddy, cried Eddie. Then they ran through the dark wood back to their homes as quick as they could, all the way back to their snuggly beds where they huddled and cuddled their own little Teds. Might be quite nice to have a really huge teddy bear. What do you think? Okay, and this is another very new one. It only came in this week. It's called The Longest Thread by Inbal Leitner. There it is. It is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Published by Scallywag Press. It's just gorgeous. Let's see what happens in this one. If I can find the first page, that would help, wouldn't it? The Longest Thread. This suitcase is so heavy. I think it has everything I'll need in my new home where the lakes freeze in winter. We are flying there soon. But before we go, I'm visiting my grandma to say goodbye. I wish she could come too. She's staying here where it is warm and she has her sewing studio. There's her studio, look at that. It's pretty fab. I love Grandma's studio. I help her choose soft warm fabric and the strongest blue thread. My new home is very far away from Grandma's studio. I must draw her a map so she can find me. But even if she knows where I am, Grandma can't walk all the way to my new home. So I'm making her an aeroplane she can fly with. If only there was an enormous pin magnet I could use to pull her to me whenever I want. Grandma says I mustn't worry that my new house is so far away. She says we two have the longest, strongest thread in the whole world. I love Grandma, and Grandma loves me. We don't want to say goodbye. But she promises me that when winter comes and the lake freezes, she will surely use the map I gave her and fly all the way to find me. Oh, lovely story. Very cute. Okay. This is not that new either, but it's brilliant. It's called Very Little Sleeping Beauty. Ages ago, I think I read you Very Little Red Riding Hood, which is one of my favourite picture books. to read out loud because it's so funny. So it's by Teresa Heapy and Sue Heap. There it is, published by Random House. There's Very Little Sleeping Beauty. Let's see what she does. It was bedtime, but Very Little Sleeping Beauty was not feeling tired. Tomorrow was her birthday. I'm going to have a party with cake and Auntie Fairy, said Very Little Sleeping Beauty. Yes, yes, said her daddy. Mummy's making your cake, Auntie Fairy's wrapping you a present, and tonight you need to go to bed early. Okay, my daddy, said Very Little Sleeping Beauty. But first, we have to have a song. I see, said her daddy. A lullaby? Oh, no, said Very Little Sleeping Beauty. I'd rather sing song. So her daddy sang, She'll be coming round the mountain. He sang, Oh, I do like to be beside the seaside. He sang, Boom a bat bing bong bed. And now it's bedtime, said her daddy. Oh no, said Very Little Sleeping Beauty. Now we need to have stories and tiggles and dancing and a jump on the bed.